Hello everyone and welcome to the Stock Martin channel. I have a great video for you today. We are going to be talking about Lucid Motors stock. There's two very big pieces of news that I just found out this weekend, and one of them is going to be very important, especially if you own warrants. You're going to want to listen to this video all the way until the end. Before we get down into it and get started, if you can give me that like, the thumbs up, this will allow my video to be shared around the YouTube community. Also, if you are new to the channel, I would like to welcome you to hit that subscribe button. And if you would like to get all my content when it comes out, hit that little notification bell, hit all on there, and you'll get my alerts. But as I mentioned, we do have a very good video for you today. We are going to be talking about Lucid Motor warrants. So a lot of my viewers out there have been asking me what to do if you did pass that October 8th deadline and the Lucid Motor warrants were not able to be redeemed and to be credited or switched over, converted into Lucid Motors stock. Well, Lucid Motors itself has done a very good thing that they didn't need to do, but they have extended their redemption date and have extended it by about 21 days. So now instead of expiring on October 8th, they do give you October 29th to redeem these. So let me just show you this article that I did find. The title of this article is Lucid Announces Extension of Redemption Date for its Public Warrants. So this news just came out on Friday, and it's very, very important, especially if you do own warrants. What you do need to know, I'll explain in just 1 minute, but let me just show you here. So according to this article, Lucid Motors has now extended its redemption date of its public warrants until 5 p.m. Eastern Time on October 29th. And it will allow the public warrants additional time to exercise their warrants and to convert these into Lucid Motors stock. Now, although the company met and exceeded all of their requirements with the warrant agreement, they did not actually have to do this. They are doing it for the Lucid customers out there, especially if you are invested in Lucid Motors. So what normally would happen if this warrants expired, your warrants that are unclaimed would be a value of 0. So you would lose all the money that you have in these warrants. But Lucid was nice enough to extend this. So now you do have until October 29th. So this is what you need to do if you have any warrants. Immediately, right away, when you watch this video, please contact your broker or your brokerage account. This is the account where you have your Lucid Motor warrants. To know that you have these warrants, look at your ticker. If you do have the ticker LCIDW, the W does stand for warrants, you need to contact your broker or the firm that you're buying these shares in the stock through. You need to contact them and you need to specifically tell them to convert your warrants into shares of stock of Lucid. And this way you won't lose any money on your Lucid warrants because they will be converted into shares of Lucid. Now, it won't be one-to-one conversion. It will be for every one warrant, you will get 0.4485 shares of Lucid Motors stock. It's better to get this stock than just wipe out your entire warrants and have them be valued at 0. And here is what it is. It's a cashless redemption of warrants, which means normally if you do have warrants, you have to pay a fee. It's $11.50 to get this converted into a stock. However, Lucid Motors as a company will take care of that fee for you, but in exchange, it will decrease the percentage of shares of stock that it will give you per one warrant. So please, it's very important. By this date, you need to enact and you need to contact your brokerage in order to do this. So this is very, very important. So you don't have any public warrants remaining, and this will wipe out pretty much all the investment that you have in warrants. Again, it's LCIDW for warrants. If you do have Lucid Motors stock, which is the shares of stock, you will have LCID and you don't need to do anything. Please don't panic. Please do not worry. This is only for the warrants. So this is very good news for any investors out there that still have the warrants. So please, you do now have an additional, I believe it's going to be an additional 10 days to convert these warrants over. So immediately call your broker to get these converted. So that is one very big piece of news that I would like to share with you for any Lucid investors that do have warrants. The second very big thing I did want to talk to you about is that the CEO, Peter Rawlinson of Lucid Motors, did have a very big interview, and he is starting to see a lot of interviews, especially regarding his technology. So the very big thing that Peter Rawlinson and Lucid Motors now is focused on is their efficiency, their technology, about innovation. So right now, Tesla is the only automaker in the world that is focused on efficiency. It does have one of the best efficient electric vehicles out there. On one battery charge, they can go up to 405 miles on one single charge of electricity. Now, Lucid Motors is in the same space. It is in the same efficiency, technology, innovation space. And I like to commend both Tesla and Lucid Motors to changing the auto manufacturing industry, and this is going to be huge. But going back to Lucid Motors has said that now they are in that race along with Tesla. As you know, they have just recently taken over with the longest mile range out of one single charge. A Lucid Motor vehicle, a Lucid Air Dream can go, the range, the R edition, can go 520 miles on one single electric charge. But it's not just the battery that we're looking at and that we're worried about, it's the efficiency of the vehicle itself. In order to get efficiency, what do you need to do? You have to have an electric motor, inverter, charging system, and battery work all together to make the most efficient vehicle. In order for us to understand this better, I would like to compare it to internal combustion engines, which is gasoline engines. What we do to see if the car is efficient, if it is a gas-powered engine, what do we look at? We look at miles per gallon. Well, in the EV world, what we need to do is look at miles per kilowatt hour. And right now, Lucid Motors is the number one out there in the technology that it has the longest miles that it can produce per kilowatt hour, which is about 4.5 miles per kilowatt hour. Now, Tesla is right there, right under them at 4.2, again, miles per kilowatt hour. But they're way ahead of the game when you do compare other EV companies out there. The nearest that is close to them is Jaguar. They are at 2.6 miles per kilowatt hour, then followed by the Germans. The Germans, if you look at their Audi and their Mercedes and Porsche, they do have about 2.5 miles per kilowatt hour. So as you can see that Tesla and Lucid Motors each are way ahead of the game, and this will be a game changer. But I did want to transition and talk to you about this very important article. It is from Inside EVs. This title is "The CEO," which is Peter Rawlinson of Lucid Motors, says that like Tesla, Lucid is driven by efficiency and tech innovation. So Peter Rawlinson says that Tesla and Lucid are the only companies that do have a comprehensive approach toward efficient EVs right now. And I do 100% agree with him, because not only do they have the highest range on the market right now, they also have that efficiency. So right now, Peter Rawlinson commended Tesla, and he said that they are a great company because they do have great technology, they do have great efficiency, but what they need to do now is bring down the cost of the vehicles. And he did say that Tesla is doing a great job of doing this, that they are making more affordable vehicles out there, such as the Model 3 and the Model Y, that a lot more people can afford. And he did comment that this is bloody ridiculous, that it is only one company, that is Tesla, that's doing this right now. He did say hats off to Tesla for making an affordable electric vehicle, but Lucid Motors would also like to join in on this. And it will be taking a little bit of a time to do this, because it does take a lot of money and a lot of time to build up the facility to do this. They do have that technology, but they need to mass produce it now. And as we know, Tesla has perfected this. but it has had a lot of growing pains in doing this process. But Tesla right now is the only one out there that is doing this. And in fact, according to Peter Rawlinson, the efficient most vehicle out there is the Lucid Air, which has about 4.6 miles per kilowatt hour. But in fact, right now, Peter Rawlinson, he himself has said that the Tesla Model 3, the standard range plus, is the only vehicle out there that has can beat the Lucid at its own game, where it has 5.1 miles per kilowatt hour in its latest impact report. However, its range is not that long, or is not that much of Lucid Air. So Lucid Air still has that great technology out there, but in this small vehicle, it's a lot lower of a weight vehicle. It's a lot smaller. It does have a smaller battery pack, but they were able to get the efficiency a little bit better than Lucid Motors just in this standard model, the Model 3. But Lucid is going to be on the heels of Tesla. And the Peter Rawlinson said that his goal is to see Lucid building an entry-level $25,000 EV company in the late decade. So in about 9 to 10 years from now, Lucid does plan on making a vehicle as long as people can, have the infrastructure out there and they can charge overnight. But he said that they could have 6 miles per kilowatt hour, 150 mile range in a 25 kilowatt hour battery pack for about $25,000. And it will be competing against Tesla. So this is great news. Very good news for the company, but definitely we can see what to look forward to with Lucid Motors as a company in the future. I would like to say one last quote from the CEO, Peter Rawlinson. He says that his passion in the world is that there should be a $25,000 EV that he could put out there, but it's going to create, and it's going to take a lot of money. It's going to need about $15 billion. So that's another reason why the first product defines the brand. So remember, the first product, Lucid Motors' first product is the Lucid Air Dream, and they have to put their first foot forward as the first product defines the brand. Once Lucid Motors starts having a brand that is known worldwide, and right now there's a lot of analysts out there that are saying that Lucid Motors is like the Ferrari of the EV market. And this is starting to catch on because they have that technology. Remember, they have the best batteries out there. They have the best electric inverter, electric motor. They miniaturized everything. They have it very lightweight, and it has the most horsepower per weight out of any electric motor out there, entire world. This article does, continue saying that Peter Rawlinson said that in order to create a high brand model, you first have to go in for the high-end technology. And this is how the iPhone succeeded. This is how Dyson succeeded. And in the auto industry, this is how Lexus succeeded, because it did start off by making its premium vehicle, the LS400. So again, we do have a lot of smart people, a lot of great people behind Lucid Motors as a company. I think this stock is going to do great. I think this vehicle, this company is going to do enormously well. We'll definitely see just around the corner. Those deliveries should be starting in this week or the following week. So we have about 2 weeks. It should be by the end of October that we should start seeing the vehicles being delivered to the customers out there. This is going to be huge for the stock. I do think that we will break that resistance that we have at $26 in this stock. I have been saying now for quite a while now, if you can get this stock under $23, you are getting a steal of a deal. You're getting an amazing deal in this stock. If you are under $25, I think if you're a long-term holder of this stock, that means more than 1 year, you're going to do very good, and it's a great price for this stock as well. But I hope you like this video. Please, if you have, give me that thumbs up. This will be shared around the YouTube community. If you are new to the channel, we ask you to subscribe. Welcome to the community. If you would like to get all the videos I put out there, hit that notification bell. Hit all. You'll get all my alerts, all my videos out there right when I put them out. In addition, I have partnered up with MooMoo. If you do open an account using my link down below, You just for opening an account, you will get a free stock valued anywhere from $3 to $350. It is random, so it just will be generated. If you deposit $100 into this account before, I believe it's October 20th, you do have a chance of getting a free Lucid Motors share. So please take advantage of that before the time runs out. There will be some more promotions that I will be talking to you about MooMoo, as I have partnered with them. They are a very good platform of trading. You can trade before or after hours. It allows very fast trading, but its apps and its computer system is very nice and user-friendly to use. I'll make a video later in the future. Comment down below if you would like to see how MooMoo works. But anyway, thank you again so much for watching. I can't wait to talk to you. If you do have those warrants, please immediately call that broker so you can convert these to shares of stock from warrants by, I believe it was October 28th. Or October 29th, but do this immediately so you can get those. If you do nothing, you'll lose all the value in this, but please do that right away. Thank you again so much for watching, and I can't wait to talk to you in the next one. Thank you.